Hello, everyone. Me here. Who else would it be? Time to do another video, I feel, especially after last week's channeling. It was very interesting, wasn't it? So, for those of you that read it and know about it, I was asked to sit down when I was getting my breakfast. I was like, oh, hello, I'm feeling a bit of the need to sit down for a bit. So I did. And straight away, as I closed my eyes, this sort of beam of light, I saw myself sitting with a beam of light coming in and felt I was being downloaded. And I thought, oh, hello, hello. And so I thought, right, I'll do it today then. I'll do my channeling today. And then as it came through, as many of you know, it said there is to be very soon. And I thought, don't even start on that, a sign in the skies. And as I don't even start on that, we've got very soon and the sign in the skies. A sign. It's a sign. It's a sign. And I was really like, oh God, really? But because I had no thought at all about that coming through, and I'd had to sit beforehand in the way I did, which I don't usually do, I thought, oh, well, keep going, Blossom, keep going. And I've thought about that channeling a lot over the week, as have many. And I've had many, 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 many emails of, maybe, good few hundred or so. And only three that were a bit dodgy, and there was one that said, perhaps it's time for you to step down. And whoever emailed me that, I've lost your email. I skimmed through it at one point, and the other day I thought, that email's disappeared and I never answered it. So whoever you were asking me to step down, clearly I'm not. And I didn't read the whole email, so I don't know exactly what your intention was. It was probably very nice, just saying, get out the way and let somebody who does trust to take over, because it's a very strange thing. I find it a very odd position to be in. You know, so we'll assume that, like many, I volunteered before I came to work as a channeler, and whoo, I won the lottery and got chosen. Absolute honor, not denying that. But how odd is it that not really sure about it, in the sense of, yes, I am the messenger, and do I fully feel and trust and know about the love that they send through and how they offer us wisdom to remember who we are. And with the mantra, indeed, I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth, I am. Thousands of people have sparkled because of their messages of wisdom and love and reminding us who we are, the strongest of the strong. So that I don't have a question about at all. That's cool. That's why I wouldn't stop doing this, because to me, that is the value of the messages that come through. However, things like, pillars of light and things like that, and a sign in the sky. And for those of you who watched my 2008 video that I put up in the description box of the last channeling, you will understand, and many couldn't until they saw that 2008 video, why I, am a little skeptical. And then once people had seen that, they were like, oh, now I see why she sort of questions here and there. And so, what do I feel about this sign in the sky? This sign in the sky has been prophesied since time immemorial. I don't even know what that means, time immemorial. But it's been an ongoer for thousands of years. Is it going to happen one day then? I imagine so. I have no question about the fact it's going to happen. I'm not here. Let's clarify. I'm not talking about the event. I'm talking about a sign that comes before the event. How long before? Who knows? Soon? See, I'm so sarcastic about it, and I shouldn't be, should I? I should be the one going, they've said it's coming very soon, to get excited, people. That's what I should be like, but I'm not. So I've got the audacity to come on here and go, not so sure about the sign. I'm sure it's going to happen. I'm just not so sure about the very soon. And so what do? You know, people have written in with their own version of what they think the sign might be. And a few days after I channeled, I channeled it on the Thursday, and I think a few days later, that massive, massive rainbow cloud ship appeared. As far as I'm aware, that was legit at that time in China. Do I think that was the sign? No, I don't. A sign to me is like everybody can see it. So what would that be? And there was also, I think Simon Parkes put up a thing of this strange line going up in the sky, which developed into, you know, some form of light bulb thing. I want to say it looked a bit like a blown up condom. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. So, was that the sign? No, because it wasn't that everybody could see it. I don't believe this sign is going to be something that goes viral and, oh, that's the sign. I believe it's something that people look up, everybody looks up in the skies and go, that's the sign. So what would that be? I don't think it's going to be ships, because that would scare the bejeebers out of most people. I don't think that would serve. Some people say angels. Some people say, wouldn't it be nice for money to fall down out of the sky? Some people are saying music. Some people are saying, which I quite like this idea, of the whole entire sky turning rainbow coloured. Rainbow colours over the whole sky. Now, that to me wouldn't be spooky for anybody. Surely it would be like, it's a sign, it's a sign. So, you know, something like that to me would be nice. Do I then meditate and get that feeling of, God, you know, imagine that. Imagine that's the whole thing, isn't it? Imagine that whole sky being rainbow colored and feeling the love and the whoa that we would feel, leading us on to whatever happened after that. We would have that, well, we saw that. They gave us, who's they? Something to just go, oh, thank God we can carry on. A lot of people will probably write into me now and say, you don't need the sign Blossom. I know. I don't need a sign. I don't need to be told there's going to be a sign. But I was told, and I had to, you know, I was in a bit of a pickle about it. Usually before Goody passed, I'd be like, oh my God, Goody, they've said this. And he would go, trust, Blossom, just trust. And I go, oh, I know, but what if, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't have that backup this time. I had to be big, I'd pull up my big girl pants and say, right, Blossom, you know, have you got the courage to do this? And I knew I was going to. I always know I'm going to. I've never done a channeling that I haven't posted. You know, people say, oh, I bet on the quiet you ask them this. No, what's that about? You know, no. So it's like, you know, what as a messenger, do I encourage? I encourage people to visualize what they would assume to be their sign in the sky and meditate about it and feel that love in order to manifest, and feel that joy and that happiness and that peace in order to manifest it. Would I suggest that you think about it 24/7? No. I think we just have to know inside that one day something is going to happen. One day. It turned out that quite a few other people apparently have channelers, military informers have mentioned about a sign in the skies, which I didn't know about recently. So I was like, oh, that's a bit encouraging. If I'd have known and that came through about the sign, would I have just gone, is this your brain picking up on what others have said, Blossom? I don't make a habit of reading other channelings. In particular, there are a few that I do, and obviously I'm sent some through to say, oh, read this because it pertains to something that, the Federation have said. But in general, no. So do we all get hyped up again because other people are going on about this sign? Is that what they are wanting us to do, to get the energy high and be so excited that it can actually take place? You see, look at me. That's what happened in 2008. And literally, I mean, the world was on fire there. It was like, everybody was in, not everybody, but many, many people were in on this, got really excited, only to be really, really disappointed. So my thing is it that very soon never happens for years, and people again get, oh, I'm not listening to this crap. And I'm sorry. I mean, that's why I go, why, am I doing my job? I don't know if I am by talking that way. I don't believe in this crap anymore. Well, how can I say, oh, that it's crap if I'm bringing it through from beings that I find to be of a high level of light? Is it just because me, as Blossom Goodchild, as a human being, has been disappointed too many times, and things that they have said about just haven't come about? So I feel an absolute plonker once again going, oh, a sign's coming, let's get excited. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see where I'm coming from? It's not easy. I just don't find it easy. I just don't. So my thing would be, let's just carry on in our happy place, in the knowing that when the divine timing is upon us, if we are still on the planet, us who are older now, should it happen, then hallelujah. Absolute hallelujah. Really. Oh, is that blasphemous? Probably. There's many of us like me. I know that. There's many of you that are going, Blossom Goodchild, get off the stage and, let somebody else who does trust, who does believe, take over. I don't know. I'm in a real predicament. Before I started this video, I was like, well, really, how am I going? I can't lie. I can't go, oh my God, this is so exciting. I can't do that. I can't lie. So it's like, what am I supposed to say of encouragement? I don't know. But I will say, because I was about to say I'm waffling, but I found that I was reading a play that was set during the war, and this word came up called persiflage. Persiflage. Take it into your being. Do you know what persiflage means? It means to waffle. I saw that word. I'm like, that's it. That's my word. So I feel now I'm probably persiflaging. Isn't it a fab word? Persiflage. So much better than waffling. And you see, because I'm continuing to persiflage, so I shall get to the point. Is there any other thing I want to say before I bring White Cloud in? Yeah, there is. Again, in the last video, I cut out when the Federation were clicking and doing light language. And people said, oh, you shouldn't be afraid. We could have, benefited from that. And, it doesn't matter about what it sounds like. And this, well, no, that wasn't the case at all. Dear God, I've been through enough and put enough stuff up here not to worry about, what it sounded like. What happened was when I was doing, or they were doing all this clicking, there was no light language at all. It was just a load of clicking at that point, which must be some kind of vibrational language. But when I listened to the video back. There was no sound at all. So all you got was me doing, yeah, with no sound. So I brought it back in where the sound came back in. So it wasn't a question of me not having the courage to put that up. I just thought I'd clear that. So yes, to round up, and this is another thing I thought. What is White Cloud going to talk about? Is he going to? You see, it sounds terrible. Is he going to talk again about this sign coming? Which, with respect, we sort of all got geared up for that once before. And therefore I go, oh dear, how long, how often can this occur? I don't know. What is it in me that keeps me going to repeat and put repeat on repeat and put repeat on repeat on repeat? I don't know. I don't know, but I just know there's something inside me that says, don't give up, Blossom. Don't give up. Just don't give up, Blossom. None of us must give up, no matter what we think about all of this. We just mustn't. We can't. We didn't come here to give up. We may feel like it, but we mustn't. We've got to stay strong. Imagine if the weak ones were chosen to come down here. Well, it'd all be over, wouldn't it? Because us, the strongest of the strong, we're flagging a bit. Perhaps we're persiflagging. We have to keep on. And do I? I'm just wondering whether I feel the need to apologise for not being like really, really excited. Maybe I should. So I'll get emails in saying never apologize and never say should. You can't win. I know it all. I've been there and done it. I've received every email possible. So no, for my positive bit, and then I am going to stop persiflaging and let White Cloud come in. I feel, from my perspective, that this is how okay, so I feel, yes, there is going to be a sign in the sky. It's the when that I don't know about, or any of us do. And so until then, my words of wisdom would be, let's keep on keeping on. Let's keep on doing the best we can to keep our vibration high and send our light out to the planet, which is what we're here for. And by doing so, let's know that this is going to assist in making that sign manifest. I think that's all I need to say on it. Thank you and good night. Yeah, that's all I can say really, and I shall, stop it, Blossom. I'm going right. Okay, I'm now, with love, going to bring White Cloud through. I don't feel today that the Federation are going to come through. I don't know why. Maybe they will. Who knows about anything? See you on the other side. the warmest of welcomes to you. You may have seen a smile come upon Blossom's face just before I opened off the eyes, and it was because I was saying to her, Blossom persiflage, good child. And she smiled. Welcome, welcome, each one. It is such a pleasure, no matter what state of misunderstanding my Blossom may be going through. I am not here to rectify that for her. She must do that for herself, as must those of you who feel the same way. But I am here, and I come through, Blossom, always to bring hope, to help you understand what is taking place on your planet through this most incredible transformation. What one must understand, my friends, is that where we come from, where those in other realms come from, we do not have this on our wrists to look at and see, oh, I have another half an hour before I must do so and so. We do not have a clock on the wall to say, now I must stop this now because I have to do that. We do not have written squares of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 30, 31 of dates in a calendar. We understand that you do, that you run your lives through by time. How different, how so very different your lives and your world would be if that was to disappear. So we go by an energetic clock, if you like. We go by the level of vibrational frequency of light love that is occurring and lifting and raising upon your planet, the uplifting of your vibration that is happening because of you. Blossom is saying she's going to try because a few years ago we worked out we could switch back and forth. And then she got out of the habit because it certainly is easier to for me to speak for her whilst I am here, but she says she will give it a go. Okay, so what I want to say there is, so we're here and they're very happy that we're lifting the vibration. You're happy, White Cloud, that we're, might as well talk to you, that we're lifting the vibration. So what about people like me who aren't doing that? We're in that sort of no man's land. What about people like me, in all honesty, who have I hate to say lost a partner, who have had somebody they dearly love pass into another realm, and they can be very, very sad, deeply sad, for a long time, on and off. There are so many people that have passed on the planet at this time, leaving behind so many people that are sad, deeply, deeply sad. So we're not doing our bit, are we? You know, we're leaving it for the others who can, for the others who are finding that strand of happiness and going for it to take over for us. So there's so much going on the planet, and with this, that are we are some of us failing, would we say? Because I do get emails from people saying, I feel a failure because I'm not always able to keep my light. What would you say to that? Over to you, sir.
I would say at any one given one given moment, when you reside upon this planet Earth of yours, you can only ever do the best you can. And when you are feeling down and you feel you are not serving the planet because of being in that state of being, breathe, say the mantra. You are not stopping what is to take place because you know inside of you that you may be feeling like that at some given point, but maybe that afternoon or the next day or the next week, you will be feeling brighter. And whether people like to hear it or not, we apologize, Blossom is wanting to jump in. And now we have lost our train of thought.
Look at that. We've both forgotten what we're talking about. That's got to be a laugh. Surely that's got to bring through a laugh. And I can't go back to find out. Right, come on, you're the higher being. Recall, rewind this video and find out. I know we were talking about raising the vibration and everything. It's just so funny. Okay, I'm going to put you back in and we'll see where we go. And I'll try not to interfere.
What I was wishing to say is that no matter how you may be feeling on one given moment, you are the light. You are of it. You are as it. You work through it with it. And some days your vibration of light may be like this. Some days may be like this. And other days like this. But always, always, you are upon this planet doing the best you can, offering the best you can, being the best you can at any moment. And life is not easy, and Blossom has just remembered what it was we were to say, but she is saying, I'm not coming in, it is too confusing. In that, it is said that when one suffers, that they become stronger. It helps them to become who they are and to grow. And Blossom feels that there should be a better, easier way than to suffer in order to become who they are going to be, who they already are, but walking back into the higher light of themselves. It is through the suffering that one goes into the depths of who they are, why they are, how they choose to maneuver, to navigate through that time that brings them into a place that is further down the road from where they were to being who they are, if that makes sense. Blossom is saying she knows this, but sometimes it seems such a odd way to go about things. So it is, of course, that I wish to speak of that which the Federation brought through regarding a sign in your skies. I wonder if I ask how many people, when I say, do you know this is to occur? How many of you nod your hand? How many of you shake your hand? How many of you say, I just don't know anymore? Those who have been around and in this game for a long, long time, they just keep on keeping on, doing the best they can. And they trust and they hope that all this knowing they feel inside of them is the truth. How can it not be your truth? I am the light, I am the love, I am the truth. I am the truth. Your truth is love. The love you feel, the desire to keep on, keeping on no matter how many times you get knocked back or you doubt yourselves and what you hear and what you think and what you feel. You still keep on, do you not? Because that knowing of where you are going to, that knowing that you are not one person on this planet thinking, oh, I wonder if a sign will come. Now they have said it will. You are not one. My friends, there are millions of you now. Millions of you now who know that although nothing may make sense to you at this time, sometimes there is that knowing inside of you, that truth inside of you that keeps you together. Together as yourself and together with each other, bonding with each other. In that knowing that you are here, you are down here for something. Do you see? You're down here for something. Something that is so great, so significant, so important that you were chosen to be part of it upon the place, the planet where it is to occur. I cannot help but become passionate about it, my friends, because I know, you see. I know a sign in the sky will come. It will present itself. I know this because of where I am. I know what is to come. I cannot, because it is not allowed, there is not permission to tell you what that sign is to be. It would mess everything up if I was to do so. But all I can do, my friends, is tell you that I know it is to happen. And by me telling you that I know, I wish to spark off a flame within you that knows also. And the truth is, it does not matter when. Do you understand of that? They say very soon, because in the energetic picture for us that is not in the density of the planet, it is going to take place very soon. But your energetic picture that you are presenting to us cannot help us to decide that on a particular date that something is to occur. Blossom feels out of honesty. She has to explain why we gave that little smirk then, because on a particular date, a few have suggested that October of the 14th would be a very I cannot find the word, be a very we cannot find this word, but it would be a date that would be significant because of past history, if you like. But I am not saying that that is the case at all, but that is why we smiled. Do you know? Do you know that is to take place? Are you nodding? Are you shaking your head? Are you doing this? I am nodding. Yes, I know. Because I am elsewhere. I have not been inundated, absolutely absorbed with misinformation. I know only of the truth. And that misinformation is put out there to send you off track, take you off the scent. Only you, within your heart, knows your truth. Your truth is your love and your light. Your truth isn't about whether this happens or that happens or somebody will do this, somebody will do that. That isn't what truth is about. Truth is about your love and your light. And I am repeating myself. I am aware. If you just stick with your truth, if you just stick with your love and your light, how can you go wrong? How can you? My friends, I would like now just to say a few rounds, if that is the word, of the mantra with you before I go. This is not a really long video, but I think I have made my point. So with me now, feeling your truth, feeling the light and the love that you are. We will say together to strengthen one another in the knowing. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. How I love you. How we in other realms honor and admire your courage. How we know of the celebrations that are to take place when the transformation has occurred. Until it does, imagine those celebrations. Visualize the joy as you look into one another's eyes. And without saying a word, your eyes say, we did it. We did it. My friends, I feel it is time now to take my leave. No, my love is always with you. We give thanks to the Divine Ones for allowing this chat to take place. We ask always that we may remain humble in order to serve and to receive, and that we may continue to walk boldly as the light and the love. Adieu, my friends. Adieu. Well, that told me, didn't it? Keep on, people. Keep on. Yeah. Keep on. Oh, dear. It's encouraging, isn't it? It is encouraging when you hear things like that. And we just got to do it, you know. Just get on with it and just know that we're getting there. There's still quite a way to go, without doubt. But we're getting there because we can feel that. We can feel that change. We can feel those lifted energies, although you wouldn't think so the way I'm speaking. But I can. I can feel those energies amping up. So many people I know can feel this difference. And I can. But I don't get thrown a curveball. So thank you always for your comments, for your emails, for your love, for your support. Until next time, I'm not going to persiflage. Persiflage. I'm not going to persiflage anymore. It's such a good word, isn't it? Oh dear. You know, I was thinking I've gone from being a moaning Minnie to a negative Nelly. What next? Goodbye, 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 till I see you again.
Many, many thanks, truly. Thank you.